It started off like, I don't know, maybe like, well, whenever Matt was the leader for the day. I don't know how long ago that was now. But
about 2 weeks
obviously,
ago.
I got kicked out of the 6 for the vote because Matt was being a little bitch. But that's beside the point. I went in a stratum because I had a laptop, right? And I wanted to give it to him. So I was above the power plant, watching over, waiting for you guys to get there. And while I was waiting there, a blue GTR comes driving over the hill to where what's it called? Like the old where we used to keep it. You know, like behind the power plant, where it's like right next to the water. So they were snooping around all the way around there, and then as soon as you guys pulled up, it drove off back towards like where we actually have it, and then like over that hill and fucked off that way. Then we went to Hayes, and the guy that has that car, what's it called? The guy that has that car is called Arthur Lionheart. He's just like a mechanic, right? But me and Denzel didn't really pay too much attention to it until
I remember you mentioning that briefly a while ago.
Yeah. So a few days ago, we were doing a cook and a meth run like started off right there, right? And then apparently the day after that, a red line race started literally like inside the compound where we have the lab. So then that started it up with me and Denzel talking again about it, and we just brought everything back up and realized that it's a bit sus, right? There's also the fact that the Saints are very closely tied in with Harmony, obviously, which is where we keep the key. So we were thinking about moving the key, but we thought what we'll do instead, this is like a very brief TLDR, by the way. What we'll do instead is do a bait cook. But like, so for
Love
a
it
while,
in the same conversation
like
anytime, trust me.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do cooks without the key on us, right? So we're not actually gonna be doing the cook, but we're doing everything else perfectly the same as we've normally been doing it. So we go there with the 2 people on bikes that go into the bushes, and 4 people in the car that go to the lab. The car goes to the same place, and then we just sit at the bottom of the stairs, right?
What's the purpose of doing a fake cook?
Try and bait them out to try and attack us.
Because we've seen a car in the area and a meth run started.
Yeah, Denzel also like tried getting info out the Arthur guy, right? Forgot to mention this bit. And pretty much he was just acting like bare sus. Apparently he wanted to join Seaside for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden 2 of his mates have joined it. And you know what I'm saying? Like he's got like motive in a way, because he could then get info on this lab and like, you know, try and use that to get in with Seaside. But the craziest bit, right? We did this bait cook yesterday, and as soon as we were done with the cook, that Arthur guy tweeted out they're cooking.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, that was weird. They tweeted their
Such
cooking.
a weird tweet to do. Like, what?
It was like, and then it like in quotation said like, in a deep scary voice or something weird after it.
Yeah. Like, there's some random shit after it, but it said literally within like 30 seconds of us doing this like fake cook, they're cooking. So what we said, if we're just gonna keep our normal schedule or try to of what we were doing with cooks, but just not actually cook. We've even got Vitar's old bench key that says the power station on it, but that's for when we actually do like real cooks. Vitar's gonna have the actual key in like a box, and then.
So what's the I moving the key and the lab itself, if possible, from that tweet alone, I can't lie, is like I would back, to be honest. Until you said that tweet, I was like, this seems a little overkill. But
why would you? I wonder why he would tweet that.
It could just be coincidence, but it is also very strange that the same guy who you've seen snooping around tweeted
I know
that.
some random guy that said they're cooking, and there wouldn't be much attention to it. But
how come the fake cooks? Like, would it not just be easier to just move it and then just start again?
Well, I mean,
like, why do we want to get caught? Like, why do we want to
That's true.
Why do we
Just to
want to do a
confirm our
fake cook to get
suspicions, I'm
someone to
pretty
attack
sure.
us?
Because that just sounds like
I
an
don't know.
ambush
I'm
waiting
gonna be
to
honest.
happen. To
It
be
went
fair, if
round.
they
It
did.
went round in a circle. Right. Like that's the first thing I said yesterday was we should just move it, but no one else wanted to move it for some reason.
Why not?
Oh, well, God knows.
Denzel's
but
reasoning for not just wanting to move it was apparently we moved it 8 times and Rush knew where it was every single time we moved it. That's what Denzel said.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's because it was in a bit of a shit area.
So
Oh,
the
right, yeah, let's
answer
just
that we
bring-
came
just
up
bring me
with
back.
to
Yeah, hold on.
fix this all was we're going to apparently speak to Hydra and see if they're willing to trade labs because they're not really cooking at the moment, and see if we can use another one of the labs and let this one cool down, basically. That was the resolution
well,
we got.
Until we do that, we're gonna do these bait cooks just to see if anything happens.
Is that really the move though? Like, attempting to get someone to pull up on you and potentially shoot you in the fucking face.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if they do actually?
I'm
pull
not
up?
gonna lie, like, because if they're gonna pull up and take a key, I can't imagine they're gonna pull up for a conversation.
I mean, I don't know. Denzel's always just been the head of the meth thing, and that's what he said. And then Qatar kept joking around, saying like, "Oh, I hope you lose it, so that I'm not the only person that."
Yeah, that didn't sit right with me, though.
Yeah, no, I pulled him up on it.
I can speak to Denzel. Like, I understand in theory because it would be good to know who's after it. But I think we all know that if we do the fake cooks, even if it's one of them because like we could do it knowing that something could happen and be ready for a scrap. But it's also like we could just get shot in the back of the head while sitting in a bush.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I see both sides of it. Even if we go there
Yeah, same.
expecting an ambush, then we can be ready for it, right? And then figure out who the fuck it is that's doing it. And if not, I don't know.
It's more so just so that if anyone is looking at it, then
Mm-hmm.
they don't think that we know. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
so basically just no.
It's
right.
like mental warfare, really.
Yeah.
I think we do it when Denzel's around, but otherwise we allow it.
Pay 6 random dons to go there, bro. Move it and then just get us 6 of people that we kind of trust that would do it for a bag and just give them 20k each time, bro, or some shit. Imagine. I do get the vision, though. I see the vision because in an ideal world, they pull up, you know, they expose themselves, you realize who it is, then you can avoid it, and I also don't see anything coming. I just wouldn't want anyone to get hurt, you know?
What is this shiesty list? We're on it.
But at the end of the day, it's better than
This
doing
is
actual
like
cook.
hit list.
Like every gang that wakes up.
If that's what everyone wants to do, then and we run that, we just have to go into it like very fucking hyper aware and very ready to be shot at.
To be fair,
That's what we did yesterday.
the only risky parts of doing the thingy, like when you go down that ladder and 3 people are holding the ladder, because you're not actually going into the lab, you're not pushing that. That's basically impossible. It's when you come up or when you put it like fake putting key away. That's when you would get attacked.
You'd have to have. It's hard because you want to keep it looking the same, right? You wouldn't want to switch anything up because
We sent 4 people down the ladder, literally at the bottom of the ladder. We held it.
that works both ways, though. That's the other thing. They can hold the exit.
Yeah, but we have people at the
It's
top.
almost
so-
better
look
off
out for
having
that.
multiple people outside, like more than 2 people outside in a way. But then they're gonna notice it.
It's because you've got lookouts on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't be able to just sit at the top of the ladder because the lookouts will see them. But they don't have lookouts on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not ideal, really, is it? Either way, it's like.
I can't lie, if they were doing it, they'd probably have cameras on the inside of it, so they'd probably see us down there.
Yeah, I mean, we just check whenever we go down there for cameras. Then if there's cameras, we fuck off ASAP.
Dawn!
Because to be fair, that spot actually has some pretty good places to put cameras. Like, you know.
It's also really easy to like disguise when you put down cameras. It's taking out the power plant. I think like with something like that, they're more likely to attack upon an exit rather than like during.
Oh, yeah,
no,
100%.
That's what we said, especially because the bikes usually, the lookout bikes usually don't follow it all the way back to Harmony, so it'll only be 4 people. You know what I'm saying?
It's a shame there's not a way to like bait them. Like if there was like a different 6 there and then 6 of us waiting, but you can't like, it just wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still. Yeah, I don't know.
Could do that if they were clueless.
It would be too many people though, wouldn't it? Because it would, even if those 6 weren't like innately involved, they're still part of your plan.
Yeah, it's
We are a
a
bit
shame.
shagged though when it comes to moving it, because wherever we stick it, it's still shit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like we moving that one is dog shit because there's literally like about 15 doors that it can be on in total. So if you want to find it in there, you're gonna find it.
If you're gonna get hit, it's gonna be the trip from the lab to Harmony, innit? Surely.
100%.
That's when they would, it would make sense for someone to try to do something. But yeah, then again, we could just be super paranoid and it's all just a coincidence and fucking there's actually nothing going on. But so like, how long do they
Yeah.
want to do the fake cooks for? Like a week?
Yeah, a week or 2.
Yeah. A Hydra thing's a good idea. See if you can switch
Yeah.
it for another one.
I've
If
just
they-
been waiting to catch either Miguel or Flippy.
He ain't really about at the
Can't lie,
moment.
yeah. If we can catch him around, that's probably one of the best ideas.